Hi, I'm Arkush along with Kevin Fishbain and Arthur Arkush reporting from Soldier Field following the Bears' 20-14 loss to the Detroit Lions. And defensively, they gave us a little bit of a surprise. They actually played pretty well, Kevin. I think it started up front where Jared Allen, Jeremiah Ratliff, Stephen Pyatt really did a nice job of leading the way.
You know, notice this against the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, that was a bad game against New Orleans, but the defensive line was the best part of that game. And they were again against Detroit. Matthew Stafford lit them up in Detroit, and today he was only around 56% in terms of completion percentage. And a lot of credit to Allen. David Bass made a play, Christian Jones. And anytime you talk to a defensive back for the way that they cover the Lions receivers, they all give the credit to the defensive line.
And I want to focus on a couple of the kids here, Arthur. Let's start with David Bass. Somebody's got to explain to me why this guy doesn't get more reps, because every time he's on the field, he makes plays.
Yeah, it's a great question. He's had a big-time opportunity over the past couple weeks, obviously getting some more playing time, and we have seen him flash quite a bit. He seems to really splash plays have been what have defined him in his short Bears career. So, look, we're talking about jars on the shelf at this point, and we did see a few of them today, including David Bass.
Well, and speaking of that, let's talk about the young linebackers. I'm convinced after today, I still want to study the tape a little bit, John Bostic and Christian Jones, I think, can both play in this league. They're out of position. Why you've got Bostic in the middle when he should be at the will, why you've got Jones at the will when he should be at the Sam, we know why that is. When they get at the right positions, I think they may be two answers for this Bears defense.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, Jones led the team in tackles, set up. Bostic made a couple of nice plays. And what those two players are is they're guys that can move sideline to sideline. They have the speed, they have some of that raw talent, they can hit hard. And I think with them, it's just getting used to coverage and getting used to where they're supposed to go with receivers and tight ends. But clearly, one of the top needs for the Bears this offseason into the draft is going to be finding that middle linebacker.
Well, and the reason those two linebackers are out of position, Arthur, the Bears keep trying to force Shea McClellan at the Sam. He can't play it, credited with one tackle all day today. The other big disappointment to me, Brock Vereen, I don't think is going to be a safety in this league. You cannot tackle the way he does, not be physical and expect to play.
Yeah, and his missed tackle on Joyke Bell in the fourth quarter was really a killer. They needed to keep him out of the end zone there, weren't able to do so. Look, it was his second straight week with a takeaway. You have to give him credit for that. However, Matt Stafford threw it right in his direction, so that's the easiest pick he's going to get in his NFL career. And Shea McClellan, I think we've said enough about this. The jury's no longer out. I mean, it's just not working.
But the good news, the Bears defense showed up. They competed. They were pretty good. Got some help from the Lions, but not a disappointment at all the way the Bears played. Unfortunately, it ended the same way, 20-14 loss to the Lions. For the best in Bears coverage 24/7, there's going to be a lot of news over the next couple of weeks. Stay right where you are at ChicagoFootball.com.